it'll never be that deep. Like, baby, I didn't need you around to have mayhem. I could do that by myself. If you don't get it together, she's gonna leave you. Now that's just fact. Linda, listen. I'm trying to flirt, and that's on period. I need you to survive. Real. Be for real, yo. Nuts. Don't do that. All right, my name is Chrissy. This is Montego TV. Get ready with me to go to castings in New York City. Industry standard is for you to have a no makeup look, hair pulled back, and simple plain fitted clothes. So let's go. So while I'm doing my makeup, I want to talk about some random facts that are just facts Like, it's just facts. I feel only a few people, no, actually everyone. I feel like everyone is actually talented at a whole bunch of different things, but only a few people actually take the time to consider like what they actually are good at and what they are not. Like, most people just go through life just considering the one thing that they're good at, like, oh, I'm the best, but there's so many other different things that you are good at. When will you take the time to sit there and learn yourself? That's the question. Okay, some excuses are actually valid excuses in life, but while other excuses are literally just a waste of breath and energy. The time that you're sitting here thinking of an excuse to why you're not doing something is the same exact amount of energy you could be taking towards figuring out how to get it done. By the way, I'm using my Fenty Pro filter in the shade 9LO1A. Oh, that's the product number, in the shade 385. I don't think people care enough in life, as much as they should, on why you should be abstaining from sex until they have a disease they can't get rid of, until they have a baby daddy or baby mama that they can't stand and regret, or they have a lifelong stalker. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't get it. Like, y'all really should be holding y'all stuff back from relationships and friendships and situationships shouldn't even be a thing, bro. You're opening up a whole nother can of worms because you're horny. It'll never be that deep. Like, it'll never be that deep. Hold your cookie. That goes for men too. That ain't just for women. That goes for men too. Like, hold the dick back, sir. Hold it. Find Jesus. What are you doing? Okay, now we about to get real. I don't know how real y'all was expecting me to get, but we have to get real. Every nail tech has a nail set. Every builder has something that they built, like a house or whatever. Every chef has a meal that they prepared. Yet there's many people on earth that just don't believe there is a creator for mankind, an ultimate creator for mankind. There's a creator for everything else. Why wouldn't there be a creator for us? His name is God. He sent his son, Christ Jesus, on this earth to save us because we are fallen from humanity. Fallen! And if you don't believe me, look at the news. You ain't gotta talk to me about it. Look at the news. I went ahead and did my eyebrows with this one eyebrow pencil, Absolute New York. I don't have the cap to it. Do you see it? From Absolute New York. It's just literally this eyebrow crayon that, yeah, that's what I'm using. Next point. I literally can do bad all by myself in life. All by myself. I don't need the assistance of not one other person to make my life bad. So I say that to say that's kind of like a concept that's like you should be using in order to determine what you accept from people. Like, it don't make no sense that you're coming into my life and I'm keeping you around because I want to keep you around because I'm lonely and you're causing mayhem. Baby, I didn't need you around to have mayhem. I could do that by myself. Listen, everyone that comes into my life, you have to be bringing value to some extent. Period, point blank. Those are just facts. Like, what? I can do bad all by myself. No, say no. Don't even know the words. I don't need no one to put me down and off the ground and get much older than nobody else. No. I can do bad all by myself. Yeah, capitalism sucks. Yeah, rent prices are too high. Gas prices are going up. A bag of chips are not like $2 a pack now. You can't get a 10-cent pack of gum no more. You can't get a 35-cent pack of Annihilators. Yes, capitalism sucks. But sometimes you just don't have money because you can't quit your bad habits. Like, you literally have an expensive bad habit that you refuse to give up because of X, Y, and Z. God knows what. Maybe if you gave up your habit, you would have some money. I just realized I didn't put my pore filler on. I just realized I didn't put this on. My primer. Guess who's gonna be oily today? Now this next point is for my men that have girlfriends and they literally don't have no money. Like, they working on minimum wage and they ain't got no money. There's a thing called the Dollar Tree. They sell cheap flowers at the grocery store. And Google. Get creative. Stop making excuses why you can't do something nice for your girl because you ain't got no money. She gonna leave you. If you don't get it together, she's gonna leave you. Now that's just a fact. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, cool. Like what? I can't do X, Y, and Z because I ain't got it right now. You need to try a little harder. Because she will leave you. There's a Dollar Tree. There's cheap flowers at the grocery store. And what did I say? Google. Get creative. Figure it out until you get on, till you start making more money. Stop making excuses. A lot of people in life don't listen because they're so eager and so gung-ho and so ready to talk. Let me say that again. A lot of people don't listen because they're so ready to talk. Why are you so ready for words to come out of your mouth when someone's telling you something? Do I have to say anything else after that? Like, why are you so ready to speak? Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. Open your ears and be quiet. Because everything doesn't need to come from you. Everything doesn't need to be said. It doesn't. It literally does not need to be said. Listeners, good listeners, they are the ones that have empires. Unless you were just evil and you got your money the bad way. Unless you're just evil or you got your money the bad way. Listeners build empires. That is like a whole get ready with me topic in itself. I could break that down, okay? Listeners are the ones that build empires. People that talk a lot, unless talking is part of your profession, like you're a public speaker, comedian, or a singer or something, baby, even then, you just talk when you need to. You ain't gotta talk all the time. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Oh, I meant to tell y'all I used my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 370. Yeah. Rare Beauty bronzer stick called On the Horizon. That's what we're using next. When it comes to choosing your close friends and family, think of yourself as a baby tree that needs to be planted in good soil in order to continue to grow. That's all I need to say on that. Like literally, hold on. If you plant a new plant in horrible soil or around plants that are dying or around soil that hasn't been plucked up of its weeds, if you plant that plant in those conditions, it's not going to thrive. It's going to slowly die. All of the surrounding plants or dying plants is going to suck nutrients from it. Then versus think about how a baby plant could flourish in nice fresh soil around plants that are thriving, getting great sun, having a great gardener taking care of it. Think of the plant that's being planted in bad soil and bad conditions and how it's going to affect its future of growth versus a baby plant that's going to be planted in good soil and how that's going to affect its growth. Think of yourself in that manner. Then you will make better friend decisions. Like, I'm trying to flourish. Okay? I'm trying to flourish. And that's on period. Being sober-minded and like a person that doesn't like always get intoxicated, think about it like this. You're literally being yourself as a kid before you ever got like introduced to alcohol or weed or whatever. Like you're literally being that same kid beforehand, before you got introduced to any of that, but you're in an adult body. Because it was a point in life where you didn't need stuff in order to be happy. You didn't need stuff to be, you know, smile. All you did was go to do your favorite thing, which was go to the playground, go to your friend's house. Nowadays kids go run to their tablets. Like that's all you did in order to make yourself happy. Now all of a sudden you get older and you say you need a drink or you need a blunt. No, you don't. You don't. Do you have more responsibilities? Yes. Yes, but that don't mean you need it. You just trying to make an excuse. Them excuses saying you wasting breath instead of trying to figure out how you can find another, go back to your kid self, feed your inner child. Instead of figuring that out, you want to sit here and just give yourself excuses. Stop affecting yourself like that. Okay, like come on. Like I'm not saying, you know, drinking is like wrong, but to the point to where you're just running to it and saying I need you to survive. You don't need that to survive, baby. You don't. You're making an excuse. Okay, stop. I don't know if I could talk and put my lip liner on, which by the way, my lip liner is from NYX Professionals shade 902, SPE 902, which is brown. Hold on, I don't think I could talk and do this, so give me 1 second, hold on. Okay, so next I'm using Vanilla Mint Supreme 2 times, and this is from Bath & Body Works. This is like my favorite clear gloss. I love Bath & Body Works lip gloss so much, especially their clear glosses. They're mint clear. I love them. But anyway, do not care for other people more than you care about yourself. Or let's say it on the flip side of that. Let's say the flip side of that. Let the how or the level that you treat yourself be the starting point to how you treat others. Man, I like that better. But let's just talk about my first point for a second though. You should literally not be doing more for people than you do for yourself. If you haven't, I mean, yes, you can have moments to where you give and sacrifice, yes, but that shouldn't be a consistent thing. You shouldn't be sacrificing yourself to provide for someone else. If you haven't eaten today, why are you giving someone your last meal? You ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Is there moments of sacrifice if the Lord tells you to do it? Yeah, it's moments where you do give your last dollar, but should that be a consistent thing? No. Because how are you feeding yourself? How are you, and not even just food, like how are you pouring into yourself if you're consistently giving everything that you have to everybody else? Same thing too, like let's say a job. You're giving this job 110%, and baby, they're paying you 50%. Be for real, yo. I mean, I'm not saying like you should just go on a job and slack off, but be aware of the level of care you're giving to other people and other things versus yourself. Last thing I want to do, I forgot to put some mascara on. I want to put on, this is from Essence. I got this from Sephora. If your body is crying for rest, you should give it rest. Just because your body feels like it needs rest and it's like starting to shut down, that does not mean you're lazy. Now, I kind of grew up around the older generation of parents. I know a lot of you guys still have young parents. My parents are old. And I said that to say the culture that they grew up in, you'll sleep when you die. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's 100% healthy, you know? And a lot of people nowadays still believe that you'll sleep when you die, you'll get rest when you die. It's not a good thing to just be lazy and what is sleep type thing, that hustle mentality and no pouring back into you. Nuts. Don't do that. If your body's crying for rest, you should give it rest. You shouldn't treat yourself like crap and then again give yourself to the world like that and you're not pouring into yourself. If you give yourself the proper amount of rest, you'll be able to get up and get back and hustle. Hello? It's called balance, people. Balance. Okay, so we're done. Hair slicked back. No makeup look done. Okay, so I'm wearing a generic black crop top. Ooh, make sure my boobs are sitting right. Okay, generic black crop top, generic black leggings, nothing special, regular black leggings, and I'm wearing gym shoes for now, but I will be switching into my favorite runway casting heels. These are my favorites because they secure the foot, so when I'm walking, you know, I like have some support, some ankle support. If I wear like ankle or like sandal shoes or whatever, like sandal heels, I won't have any ankle support, and that could affect my runway walk, and I'm trying to get picked for something. I think not. Now if I wear sandal heels for like the actual runway, that's different, because who cares? I got picked at that point. You feel what I'm saying? You catch my drift. You catch my drift. All right, so if you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm hoping to do that way before then, but if you have liked this video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I think you should subscribe. If you like this video in general, just go ahead and share it. Just share it. Tell people about me, you know? My name is Chrissy. I have my platform called Montego TV because it's eventually gonna turn into a production company. I have a lot of ideas, and it's more than just vlogs. It's more than just get ready with me's. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next video.